Alrighty. Hello, Beavers. We have got Valorant National Semifinals tonight. It is going to be BVU versus Wayne State. Going to switch over to the game cam here. We've got Ascent as the first map. BVU on defense first. Wayne on offense. Tonight for our Beavers, we've got Phalis, JJ Awesome, Late, Craig, and Tony the Tiger. For Wayne, they have Ice Tray, Revenant, Rager Turtle, Amen, and Jeezy. We have all our Beavers locked in. We've got Phalis on the KJ, JJ Awesome on the Teo, Late on the Breach, Greg on the Omen, and Tony the Tiger on the Jet. For Wayne, they have Ice Ray on the Breach, Revenant on the Vise, Rager Turtle on the Jet, Amen on the Clove, and Jeezy on the Sova.
Placing alarm bot.
So approaching, getting into the first round, we have got Phalis and JJ Awesome holding on B. We've got Late kind of floating through mid, and then Tony the Tiger and Craig locking down A. Now we see an initial push kind of up onto B with the spike approaching, carried by the Breach, but they do seem like they're rotating out onto mid.
Grenade is live.
The Clove Smoke allowing them to push up through mid. Like they're going to be going up onto B here. Phalis getting flashed. Not a first pick yet, but the Sova is looking low. Late and JJ Awesome holding on this main. Rager Turtle getting late, but Craig trading it out. JJ Awesome taken down by Amen. Phalis getting partial stun, taken down by Revenant. It is down to just Tony the Tiger and Craig in a 2v4. Ice Tray is planting. Cover going out. Tony taken down. Jeezy brought down by Craig. Spike is down. That's about 45 seconds, I believe, that the spike is able to be diffused. Craig rotating around. Does he? Here's Revenant. Swings out, takes down the Clove and the Vise, but unfortunately Ice Tray sitting in the back does get Craig down. A very valiant effort from Craig, taking it from a 3v1 down to a 1v1, where unfortunately he just barely lost that. Not because of our Beavers losing that first round. We're gonna have to be saving on this, whereas Wayne can do a partial buy. Looks like they might be going A here. They are floating through mid. We do hear them walking up through mid, doing the same take that they did previously. JJ Awesome getting the pick on Rager Turtle, and that is the spike down. So we now do have control of the spike currently. Or no, the breach has grabbed it. Ice Tray taking down JJ Awesome and Revenant taking down Late. We're in a 2v4 right now, just Craig and Phaelus. Craig getting a couple of shots on Revenant. And we do see the full 4-stack push onto A. Craig in heaven here. Getting a shot on Aw-Man, but it's taken down. It's down to just Phaelus. And the spike is planted. Phaelus here coming around mid. Catches Revenant off guard. Shoots them from behind. Rotating around, coming into A from this side. Walking around, takes down G-Eazy. Tosses the turret down, just running for their life. Does get the pick on Aw-Man, but it's taken down by Ice Stray. A very good, some very good plays from Phaelus there in a really tough spot. There wasn't much that Phaelus was able to do, but they did bring it down at the very end of the round into a just a 1v1 from a 1v4. O2 coming into the third round. Looks like they're doing a hard rush onto A. Craig is taken down, overwhelmed by all 5 rushing onto A. A lot of Wayne is low, however. 3 of us pushing up onto heaven. Blasting down into hell, throwing that stun out. Only the Tiger getting a pick on Aw-Man. Firing through the smoke. Ice Tray taking down to the Tiger, but Phaelus taking down Ice Tray and Late taking down Rager Turtle. It is a 3v2 right now.
One enemy remaining.
Late getting a pick on G-Eazy. Revenant taking down Phaelus. Late taking down Revenant. And we do get the picks on their team, but we just do not have the time to defuse the spike. Very unfortunate there. So that is 0-3 going into round 4 right now. Now, just from the minimap alone, it does look like they're pretty heavily stacking stacking B. Well, just as I say that, a couple rotating out onto A.
Turret out.
When a Tiger hears them, but Ice Tray gets the pick through the smoke.
Shadows traveling.
We do hear them coming out onto A. Jeezy getting a pick on Late. And the spike is down. It's a 3v5 right now, with Jeezy getting 2 more with Phaelus and Late. It is down to just Craig. And Craig is taken down by Rager Turtle. And we will now be 0-4 going into round 5. Now, Beavers and Wayne are both pretty spread out right now, but we are beginning to stack up onto A, and we do see the Jet in the Breach rotating out, coming mid to go into B. Penalty Tiger getting first pick on Rager Turtle and on Ice Tray. So that is good first couple picks, getting us to a 5v3, but B is left completely open, so they are able to get the plant. Late getting a pick on G-Easy.
One enemy remaining.
Penalty Tiger getting On Man and JJ Awesome getting Revenant. And that is the team kill, and we are going to be able to defuse.
Thanks. My ultimate is ready. Flawless.
And a good turnaround there with the flawless in round 5 going 1-4 into round 6.
Placing sentry.
Bayless tossing the KJ utility on A. Penalty Tiger getting a pick on Rager Turtle.
Cover going out.
Greg kind of smoking off mid. We're coming back onto A. And the spike is down. Clears out that door. Going to 5v2 right now with Craig taking down Ice Tray. We just have to play defensive and retain control of the spike. And this will be the round. A self TP from Craig.
Gun here.
Craig still watching this door, still keeping control over the spike.
30 seconds left.
Oh man, taking down Tony Tiger. Craig rotating around to the other side of A. Now we just have to play for time. We don't have to swing them. We have control of the spike.
10 seconds left.
Cover going out.
And that's not going to be enough time. That is a Defender's win for round 6. 2 and 4 going into 7. Now we have got 2 ultimates getting close to a 3rd, but they right now have 4, almost all 5.
Here.
Turret out.
Now they are hard stacking B looking into main or mid. And they are just rushing through mid. Killing the Tiger taken down by the Rager Turtle ultimate. Bayless taking down G-Eazy. And that Revenant is just kind of sitting in the smoke. Craig taking down Ice Tray.
Mid.
Shadows traveling.
Craig taking down the Rager Turtle. Rager Turtle is not able to hit those knives, but Aw Man does take down Craig. We are currently in a 3v2 with them having control of the spike. Now, it does look like they're rotating out onto A. We are still kind of floating in between A and B. And
Spike
we
planted.
the alarm bot goes off, but Aw Man takes down Late. We're in a 2v2. We're both coming up onto Heaven. Aw Man takes down JJ Awesome.
My turn.
The Clove
enemy
ults,
remaining.
giving them a second life, but we remove that.
Adapt or die!
Bayless getting the defuse down. Almost gets it, but is brought down by Revenant. That was fractions of a second from getting that defuse down. Extremely unfortunate there. And going into round 8-5.
Alarm bot out.
Already looks like they're all looking to come onto B.
Placing swarm grenade. Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Off your feet!
We do see that breach ult from Wayne going out. The Teo micro missiles coming out onto B to try and help deter that hush. We do see them making a lot of noise going out.
Down B.
Cover going out.
And the Tiger getting a pick on Aw Man. And their breach does go down as well, so we are currently in a 5v3 right now. Late taken down by Rager Turtle, bring it to a 4v3. Bailey's taking out G-Eazy. Greg and Revenant dancing around each other's sightlines on mid. Bayless still just kind of sitting in this corner.
Enemy remaining.
Takes down Rager Turtle and the Vise for the Rike win. So that is round 8 going to our Beavers, 3-5 going into round 9.
Quick peeks now. Placing sentry.
We see a very similar hold from our Beavers as we did last time. Turn the Tiger getting a pick on Rager Turtle. A good first pick there. But Aw Man does get the pick on Craig. So we are in an even 4-4 right now. They are all rushing up through main. Initially on B, might be coming up onto A now. Flash goes out.
Flash out!
Late flashes it to peek, but doesn't see anybody, but knows that they are there from the amount of shots that are getting thrown that direction. Late does go down to Ice Tray. JJ Awesome holding on his body. Phaelus getting the pick on Revenant. Ice Tray and JJ Awesome swings Ice Tray and gets the pick. Phaelus taking on Aw Man and Tony the Tiger taking on G-Eazy for the defender win. 4-5 in round 9 going into round 10.
Right there.
We are seeing an outstanding performance from Phaelus tonight so far. All of our Beavers doing very well. Evan Pierce, 321 in the chat saying, go BVU. I agree. Now Wayne is split here. The spike is on B side, but there are a couple of roamers going on to A. Man getting the first pick on Craig. So we are starting off down 4-5. JJ Awesome holding in this corner. But it doesn't look like they're going to be going that way anymore. They are rotating out with going through mid, which Late was covering, taking down Aman and Ice Tray. Swinging out, crouching down, Rager Turtle takes them down, but JJ Awesome trades it out. Turn the Tiger taking down G-Eazy. It is down to just Revenant in the 1v3. And they are taken down by Tony the Tiger.
Gun here.
Go your mom in the chat. Go Beeves. Indeed, indeed. Roll Beeves. So our Beavers have tied it up, bringing us to 5-5 going into round 11. Because of our performance, we do have a full buy, while they only have a partial. I think they have only pistols and one SMG on their team. Now it looks like they're going to be running A. And we do see Rager Turtle ulting, taking down Craig. Tony the Tiger firing through that smoke. The Vines pushing them off. JJ Awesome and Late both holding up on this heaven. JJ Awesome ulting there. Tony the Tiger taking on G-Eazy. Trading out for Phaelus. 3v4 right now. Nobody is in hell right now. Late does have their ult and is ready to use it, throwing the blind out, but they do get flashed as well. Our Breach using our ult.
Last player standing.
Ice Tray taking down Tony the Tiger. Man taking down Late. It is just down to JJ Awesome. And does not have time.
Thrifty.
Man taking down JJ Awesome.
Last round before the switch.
You want to survive?
5-6 before last round before the swap. They're gonna have to spend everything they've got. And we do see that with both teams getting the full buy.
Sentry.
So this is going to be the last round on this map that our Beavers are going to be on defense, and then we're going to swap over to offense. So they Tiger holding on mid, but they seem to just be rushing A. So the Tiger taking down Aman. Aman using their ult to bring themselves back to life. If they get a kill, then they're going to be able to keep that form. But Craig taking down Rager Turtle.
Spike planted.
Man cannot get the self-res. It is down to just a 2v4 right now.
Recalling my bot.
And we do have control of the spike.
One enemy remaining.
Late getting the pick through the smoke on Revenant. And rocks into the smoke is taken down by G-Eazy. But Craig takes them down, and we get the defuse.
Switching sides.
6-6 going into the swap.
Sorry, only brought enough for me.
Very, very even games so far. Now it does look like we are prepping for a B. We're playing it slow. Only Tiger jump peeking this corner, but the smoke covers him. Only Tiger dashing up onto the high of B. And we are rushing around. They are just now starting to rotate back. JJ Awesome getting the plant, and the spike is now planted. JJ Awesome going to be holding back in this back room. Rager Turtle taking down Turn of the Tiger. Craig sees the dash. Gets the pick on Revenant, but gets swung. It is down to just JJ Awesome. JJ Awesome is taken down by Rager Turtle, and they are going to have time for the defuse.
I need this. Spike here.
EVU saving this round, and Wayne doing a partial buy. We have Tony the Tiger roaming on B main, or B mid, and we are currently pushing up onto A. Rager Turtle taking down Tony the Tiger and late. So we are down 3-5. Bayless getting swung by Ice Tray. Wasn't ready for it. JJ Awesome and Craig. They get Breach stun. Craig rotating around, coming up, looking onto main. Gets taken down by G-Easy. JJ Awesome swings it.
All missiles away.
Throwing the missiles down. Getting some shots on Rager Turtle, but it's taken down. Six, 8 going into round 15. Beavers trying to split here. Rager Turtle's getting the pick on JJ Awesome. Now it does look like Wayne is rotating out of B, going onto mid. And we currently don't have the spike. We're not getting the pick on Phaelus. Craig does pick up the spike, but we're in a 3-5 right now. Flash goes out, gets Revenant and Ice Tray. Ice Tray full flash. We swing it, and we do get the pick. Tony the Tiger getting another pick. We wallbang Revenant. Late and Craig coming up onto A, planting. Rager Turtle ulting on Heaven. Flash goes out, only a partial flash on Rager Turtle.
Cover going out.
1v2 with the spike down, but Rager Turtle with the outlaw up top. Getting some shots on Rager Turtle. Rager Turtle takes down late. Is down to just Craig and Rager Turtle in 1v1. Rager Turtle wins that. Takes Craig down. And they are going to have enough time for the defuse.
Clutch.
Easy.
Very, very close round there. We are now going 6-9 into round 16. Looks like we're stacking on B with Bayless and Late sort of roaming. Tony the Tiger getting a good first pick on Rager Turtle. And Omen on high, taking down Tony the Tiger, but Craig trades it out.
Shadows traveling. All missiles away.
Bomb grenade out.
Gunning.
Looks like we're still wanting to push B. Bayless getting shot some by Aman. The decay bringing them to 1 health. Aman getting that pick. It is down to just JJ Awesome and Craig.
Blinding.
Craig blind goes out onto A. We're rotating up. Trey coming around on the left side. Craig takes them down.
Last player standing.
Craig is taken down by Revenant. It's down to just JJ Awesome with the spike and 1v2. 30 seconds left.
30 seconds left.
Now Heaven A is completely open with the Clove and the Vice watching mid. And the spike goes down.
One enemy remaining.
And a beautiful double kill from JJ Awesome there to secure the round. They stacked up and dropped into JJ Awesome's crosshairs. Beautiful double there.
Thanks.
The Tiger pushing up. Swung by Rager Turtle, takes them down. Rager Turtle dashing directly into Tony. Firing through the smokes. The breach charge comes out onto the smoke. Bayless is just over here clearing A. But Revenant does look like they are coming up onto Heaven. The Tiger swings Ice Tray. Ice Tray backs off of that. Looks like they're going to be rotating onto A now. Late with the spike, planting on A. Does get the spike down. Blind goes out onto Heaven. Concussion onto Heaven as well. Looks like Late is going to be holding on Hell. Takes down Revenant. G-Eazy taking down Phaelus, but Lake taking down Revenant. It is down to just Ice Tray. Ice Tray in the 1v3 with the spike planted. And it looks like Ice Tray is going to be playing for their life, just getting out and living. And that is a Beavers win for the round. Going into round 18, 8-9. Very close game so far. JJ Awesome with his iPhone and his snowflake. I'm glad I caught those on stream. Because I've played Valorant with him a couple times, and he loves doing those couple like souvenirs or whatever they're called.
One down.
Tony the Tiger getting good first pick on Rager Turtle. Craig taking on Aman, and Late taking on Revenant. G-Eazy taking on Craig. We are going into a 4v2 instantly. Phaelus taking on G-Eazy. Extremely fast round here. And Tony the Tiger taking on Ice Tray. That is an attacker win by getting the team kill in probably about like 10 seconds. Couldn't even finish my thought on the snowflake before the round was over. 9-9. JJ Awesome with the spike. We are tied up right now. And looks like we are going to be going A. Aw-Man getting a first pick on Craig. JJ Awesome getting a pick on Aw-Man. Aw-Man using that ultimate. We just need to not let Aw-Man get the pick. But Aw-Man does get the pick on Tony the Tiger, but Late trades it out anyway. We're in a 3v4 right now. Looks like we might have done a fake rotate, making a lot of noise off of A, but we are coming back. JJ Awesome and Phalis slowly swinging.
All missiles away.
Turret and micro missiles go out. G-Eazy getting the pick on Phalis.
Strike down A.
And on
Last player
JJ Awesome, it is
standing.
down to just Late. Getting some shots on G-Eazy, but it's brought low and is taken down. That LMG is just being a bother to our Beavers right now. Now, we do have 4 ults to their 1. Although they are coming up on a couple. Looks like we're going to be coming up onto B. Micro missiles coming out.
You should run.
Taking down that drone. And we do see the our KJ ult coming out. Ice Ray getting the pick on Tony the Tiger. We are down 4-4 with Late taking on Ice Ray, evening it out.
This is how it ends.
We see JJ Awesome ulting. Late taking down G-Eazy. Phalis taking down Rager Turtle. Remnant taking down Craig.
Last player standing. One enemy
It is down to
remaining.
just JJ Awesome.
Spike
JJ
down
Awesome
B.
and Aw-Man in a 1v1. JJ Awesome hears Aw-Man, but Aw-Man knows where JJ Awesome is going to be holding. And unfortunately, right at that pivotal moment, JJ Awesome looks away. That is extremely unfortunate. That is just terrible, terrible luck. JJ Awesome looks away right at the second that that Aw-Man enters his sight line. (9-11) coming into round 21. Real nail biter here tonight. Looks like we are split. Rager Turtle with an op, getting the pick on Craig. Yeah, the op from Rager Turtle is just going to deny all of mid. Because you can see Rager Turtle just holding down this long on mid. You are not going to be able to go through there and keep a skull. JJ Awesome, Tony the Tiger swinging up onto A. And for the moment, it looks clear, but 3 are coming up onto A. Tony the Tiger sniping from heaven, taking, or TT Rager Turtle sniping from heaven, taking down Tony the Tiger. We are a 3v5 right now, 2v5 with Revenant taking down Phalis. It is down to just Late and JJ Awesome, with Late getting the pick on G-Eazy. Bringing it to a 2v4. We have picked up the spike
Last player
But
standing.
Revenant
Spike
shoots
down, B.
late from behind. 1v4 with 15 seconds left for JJ Awesome. And JJ Awesome swings and is taken down by Rager Turtles up.
Match point.
Now, 9-12, this is match point. Because it is first to 13. So our Beavers would need to win the next 4 rounds consecutively in order to take the night, or take the map.
Don't overthink it. That's my job.
Looks like we are going to be coming up onto A. And we do see an instant rotate off of B. From there, we do see our Breach ulting. And Aw Man is stunned. Late takes them down. 5v3 right now. And Phaelus rushing the spike plant. And the spike is down. We are managed to get onto site and gain control before they were able to rotate on. Very good plays from our Beavers here. Remnant taking down late. 4v3 right now with Ice Tray taking down JJ Awesome through the smoke. Revenant taking down Phaelus. It's down to just Tony Tiger and Craig. Revenant is defusing. Revenant is taken down by Craig, but Tony Tiger is taken down by Ice Tray.
Oh, was that important? What?
Defenders win.
Was that supposed to be a fight?
9-13, very close games there. So that is going to be map 1 going to Wayne tonight. We saw a very good performance from our Beavers here. But yeah. We saw some great plays from our Beavers there. A lot of plays where we had only a few people and they had a full team, and we brought it down to a more fair fight. But yeah, we're gonna be looking forward to more of those big Beaver plays coming up later tonight. I'm going to throw you on intermission for the meantime. Alrighty, and we are coming into map number 2. This is going to be split with Beavers on the offense first. And we do see Lil Palms getting subbed in for JJ Awesome. And it looks like the same 5 for the Wayne. We almost get the simultaneous lock-in with Phalis a little bit late. Alrighty, and here we are on split. Now, this is best of 3 maps, so if Wayne takes this map, then they take the night. But if our Beavers win this map, then it goes into a tiebreaker round on a 3rd map, and the winner of that takes the night. Now, our Beavers are on offense first. We've got most of them going up near B with a couple on our mid. So the Tiger taking the Ice Tray. Rager Turtle trading it out. Phalis taking down Rager Turtle. Phalis firing through that Astra Smoke. Gets it back on the ISO.
Cover going out.
It is a 4v2 right now with us having control of B, but G-Eazy coming into B, taking down Lil Palms. And the spike is now down. Late sees G-Eazy. Spike is getting planted, cancels it out. G-Eazy getting the pick on a late. It is down to just Phalis. Phalis swings the Astra, but cannot get the shots down, so G-Eazy takes them down. But it's the first round going to Wayne. Looks like we're going to be running up onto A this time, with Wayne very evenly split throughout. Lil Palms droning out, something I'm used to saying when I'm streaming Rambo. Phalis having to push through these stars. Rager Turtle getting first pick on Lil Palms. Rager Turtle getting another pick on Craig. And Ice Ray taking down Tony the Tiger. It is down to just late in Phalis.
Blinding.
Flashing out so Phalis can swing it, but Rager Turtle is sitting there with that outlaw. And Phalis does get pushed by Rager Turtle. Rager Turtle brought 1, but G-Eazy is there helping and helping them out. Late is here, getting some shots on G-Eazy, but it's a 1v5 right now, and it's taken by man.
I myself predict we
2-0 going into round 3. Favor of Wayne. Looks like we are split.
Bomb buddy out.
So Tiger tossing out Bomb Buddy and the cluster nade. Lil Pump's throwing out the micro missiles. Rager Turtle getting the pick on late. Lil Palm's location is revealed with the spike. Oh man, taking on Phaelus. It is a 3v5 right now with their ISO being at very low health. Drone goes out, turning the Tiger, taking down Ice Tray. And oh man swings it, takes down Lil Palms.
Down A.
He's on just Tony Tiger and Craig.
Seconds left.
Grenade. Satchel out. Satchel out.
Satcheling up onto this high. Rager Turtle getting the pick on Tony the Tiger, and Man getting the pick on Craig. So going into round 4, 3-0, favor of Wayne.
Oh, this is a nice spot. This goes here.
Wayne is currently on a full buy, with us still being partialed because of this this 3-0. So we are not in the greatest economic state, but we are rushing up onto B. Bomb Buddy and Satchel and Drone going out onto B. They're rotating on. Craig taking down G. Easy. Ice Tray taking on late. Craig taking on Ice Tray. Rager Turtle taking on Craig. And Tony the Tiger taking on Rager Turtle. Is a 3v2 right now. Favor of Beavers. Tony the Tiger taking on Aw Man is down to just Revenant.
Planted.
Revenant coming up on this high. And with the spike planted in a 1v3, Revenant's going to have to pull something big off. Revenant gets smoked off. Swings Tony the Tiger. Tony the Tiger wins that.
Gun here. That shook their confidence.
And there we go. Going into round 5, 3-1. And so with us taking that round off of them, we are now able to full buy. Looks like we might be doing another rush on A.
My ultimate is not ready.
We've got one ult, and it is that rocket launcher. But we are coming up on a few. From the cluster nade up onto the high, onto that ISO. Look for Bomb Buddy, but Aw Man takes down to the Tiger.
That's yet.
Craig taking on Aw Man.
Give me up,
Bring it to a 4v4.
I know exactly where.
We have Craig ult going up on mid A. Craig is alone though, with the rest rotating out. Late concussing onto B, and we do see Wayne rotating out.
Spike down.
It is
B.
down to just Phaelus and
30
Craig.
seconds left.
Shadows traveling.
The cluster nade forcing Phaelus back a little bit. Remnant taking down Phaelus. Craig taking on Ice Tray, but Craig does go down to Revenant. So that brings us 4-1 going into round 6. Looks like we are going to be going B again. Don't know if it's going to be another rush. With that flash, I'm assuming that it's going to be. We're pushing up pretty aggressively, but Rager Turtle's got that op, takes down Tony the Tiger. And that op is just... It's going to be sight denial for B.
Cage triggered.
4v5 right now, but Palms is very, very low here. Looks like we've rotated around into mid, going to be pushing up onto A now with 3 of the 5 on B. But the Raze and Astra might be looking to rotate out. Ice Ray taking on Phaelus. Rager Turtle taking down Craig. It is down to just Late and Lil Palms. Late getting a pick on Revenant, but Aw-Man taking on Lil Palms.
Down A.
Late in a 1v4.
30
And
seconds
they
left.
do have control of the spike. And Rager Turtle rushes Late and takes them down. (5-1) going into round 7. Users are down 4. We do have 2 ults, but so do they. And we might be looking to use them because they do have a full buy with that op. Rager Turtle with the op swinging around, takes down Tony the Tiger.
Scatter.
Ice Raging on Craig. Phaelus smoking that off. Planting Spike. The Astra is coming up on Phaelus, but they do not see him. G-Eazy taking down Phaelus. 2v5 right now.
Flash out.
Flash goes out. Rager Turtle misses the shot. Aw-Man takes down Late and Ice Ray taking on Lil Palms for the flawless round 7. 6-1 going into round 8. Rager Turtle still with the op, now on mid.
Concussing.
Phaelus smokes it off. Rager Turtle is low, but takes down Phaelus. Lil Palms throwing out those micro missiles. G-Eazy using that star. G-Eazy taking down Lil Palms. But now Craig knows where they are. Rager Turtle comes around, misses the shot, is taken down. G-Eazy is taken down by Craig. Craig getting enemies positions, trying to get the plant down, but is taken out by Aw-Man.
I need this.
Some big plays by Craig there at the end, but we just couldn't get it. Couldn't get it. at the end there. Now going into round 9, 7-1. Looks like we're going to be going up onto A now.
Grenade! Here comes the pain! Bomb buddy out.
Only Tiger ults doesn't do a whole lot. Swinging Rager Turtle, just trying to rush the op. And it brings them low, but cannot take them out fully. Rager Turtle taking on Tony the Tiger. Craig taking on Aw Man.
Last player standing.
Jeezy taking on Craig, and Jeezy getting Lil Palms as well. Eight one going into round 10. Looks like we're going to be rushing up onto B. Late ulting.
Shadows traveling.
Bayless roaming through mid. The Tiger taking on Revenant. Good first pick there. Lil Palms planting. Late assisting with it by shooting up into that smoke on high. We do see the Astra ult come out, so that is going to be a giant barrier cutting the map in half. Lil Palms taking down Rager Turtle. Ice Tray taking on Late. Phaelus taking on Ice Tray. Awman taking down Lil Palms and Craig. It is not just Phaelus, but the spike was defused. It was a good rush, but that Astra ult just allowed them to take back point a lot easier.
That goes there.
Craig roaming on mid with us, the rest of us pushing up on B. With us flip-flopping, most of their team is on A, with Astra rotating up onto mid.
Satchel out.
But we have made noise on B, which means that they are rotating around. Tony the Tiger gets a good pick on Revenant, removing the recon bolt. Lil Palm's vulnerable right now, and Phaelus is getting the spike, does plant the spike.
Is ready.
Craig behind them, getting the pick on Ice Tray and bringing G-Eazy low, but Craig is taking down Rager Turtle, taking down two of them, and it's just Aman and Rager Turtle. But they do get the defuse. Once again, a good rush, but we could not hold on to it. Last round in the half before the switch. DVU is currently down 10-1. And with it being first to 13, Beavers are looking in a bit of a bad spot right now.
Vamos.
We do have 3 ults, though. The Tiger brought into the 1v1 with Aman. Sprays and is taken down by Aman. Phaelus taking on Ice Tray. Jeezy taking on Phaelus. 3v3 right now, but we are up on health and up on ults.
I can't use that.
Craig taking on Aman. Getting the pick on G-Easy. Revenant swings it. Late is taken low.
One enemy remaining.
It is down to just Revenant with Late taking on man. And the drone does go out, suppressing and revealing Revenant.
Go ahead.
Partial flash and our Teo ult going out. So even if they had lived that, they would have been forced into a bad position by that Teo. Good play there, bring us 10-2. Looks like we are 5 stacking B right now. We might be looking for a hard rush because they are currently all on A or mid. I think the Cypher is the only one really holding on B, but that the Raze and the Omen are going to be able to rotate out onto B really, really fast because they are just floating in mid.
Shadows traveling.
Careful now. They found my wire.
Rager Turtle swings out, gets taken down by Phaelus. Craig taking down Ice Tray. Tony Tiger taking down Revenant. It is a 5v2 right now.
Cover going out.
They do have the spike, but we are way up on people, 5-2. Tony Tiger holding next to these boxes. Does he hear G-Easy?
One enemy remaining.
They swing it, gets the
Spike
pick.
down mid.
Oh man, gets their shield cracked by that cluster mine, but Tony does go down.
30 seconds left.
Going into the smoke with our Omen, Phaelus bringing him low, late finishing him off. Good round there, 3-10.
When we go out there, someone dies. Carry that way.
Late spamming the swap. I'm not gonna lie, I do that too. I used to play Counter-Strike, and you would never see me not just slamming scroll wheel and swapping between weapons. Late throwing the Tremor down. Aw-Man is brought half. Didn't have the gun out, unfortunately, to finish that off. Rager Turtle brought halved. The Breach Charge going out onto A main. Looks like they might be rotating out. And indeed, they are doing a slow rotate through mid. Greg, I don't think Greg heard anything but that tripwire. It's triggered, gets a pick, brings Revenant low, where Revenant finished them off. 3 of them are very low right now, but they do have sight. And that Astra just further separating Phaelus.
One enemy remaining.
Finishes off
Spike
Revenant. It
down
is down to
B.
just G-Easy, the Astra. G-Easy, 30 seconds left, 1v3. Doesn't have any stars left.
30 seconds left.
I have to push in here without much util. And gets shot in back from Phaelus. Great plays there from our Beavers. Bringing it 10-4. Now, I'm not a Valorant expert, but just from the fact that we have sort of pulled it back to getting the last 3 rounds in a row, I'm thinking that this split is very, very defender-sided. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm probably gonna get yelled at from our beavers.
Cover going out.
Wayne split, but it looks like they are converging on an A. The Tiger is here on a main with them. Bomb buddy goes out. Bomb buddy taken down by man. Man is flashed, taken down by Late and Tony the Tiger. Late swings it. Phaelus taking down Rager Turtle with the double swing. G-Eazy taking down Late. They did not see them to their left. Ice Tray bringing down Phaelus. 3v3 right now. 3v2 with Revenant taking down Craig. G-Eazy taking down Lil Palms. It is down to just Tony the Tiger. Tony the Tiger in a 1v2. 30 seconds left, and they are planting on B. And the spike does go down. Tony the Tiger picking up that Vandal. Doesn't swing, doesn't check far enough to the right. G-Eazy does take down Tony the Tiger. Very close game there, but very close round there, but it does bring it to 11-4.
That goes there.
The Tiger throws out the bomb buddy. Revenant taking on Craig. Unfortunate Wing getting the first pick in this fight. The Tiger swinging up, doesn't check right, taken down by Revenant. Revenant also taking down Late.
Exactly where you are.
Revenant is ulting. It is down to just Phaelus and Lil Palms.
There.
Lil Palms taking on Revenant. And Phaelus taking on G-Eazy, bringing it to a 3v2. Lil Palms throwing down those micro missiles, denying some space, but Ice Tray is planting uncontested in A. Lil Palms pushing up, sees Rager, but doesn't fire on them. So it is a 1v3 right now for Phaelus.
Shadows traveling.
Phaelus needs to check left, does, and gets the pick on man, but it's getting close.
Cover going out.
TP onto sight, flash goes out. Phaelus is blind. Gets shot by Rager Turtle, bring it to 12-4 in round 16. Now coming into round 17, this is going to be match point. If Wayne takes this round, then they take the map, and therefore they take the night. So our Beavers are going to have to win the next 9 rounds consecutively to take this map. Phaelus dropping down from that high, being already brought to 85. Looks like Wayne is going to be going up onto B, possibly. For it being match point, they're going a lot slower than I thought that they would be. Phaelus is brought down by G-Eazy.
Camera taken out.
Craig gets swung by
You are divided.
3. Astra ult does go out. It's just Lil Palms late and Tony the Tiger.
Spike
Tony
planted.
Tiger coming up onto this high. All 3 now on this high. Late rotating down around to low back A. G-Eazy taking down Tony the Tiger. 2v5 right now. Flash goes out. Full blinding Rager Turtle takes them down.
Player standing.
Is forced out of that corner by the breach, but Revenant
Attackers
cleans
win.
house and kills the last 2. So that is going to be 2 for Wayne State College, and that is going to be the night with split going. Map 2, best of 3 to Wayne. So yeah, very, very close game from the first map, and it was a little less close on the second map, but we did have a good streak of about 3 wins in a row the next map. But yeah, unfortunate loss tonight, but we did see our Beavers playing very well, and you know, we're glad that they have made it this far into the season, and that is going to be tonight. Going to go ahead and end the stream here. Bye, everybody.